riding. Bush camping and tours, donations. Look at all the old bikes, my God. The town of Lock is named after Sir Albert Ernest Lock, who must have served in the First World War by the looks. Well, that's farewell to Lock. We're riding out to Cleve, up to Young Dolphin Creek. It's a weird. Yeah, it wasn't. There was water like that. Maybe not quite as much, but it was. We took a cabin tonight. Spent a night in a nice little cabin here. It's just around the corner from the gorgeous view over the bay in the far distance, right out to the cliffs where the cliff top sculpture trail ran up. Now we're going to head off, and we've got a bit of a dry camp tonight along the roadside out towards Lock. It's supposed to be 35 degrees today and tomorrow, and probably the next day after that, so we have to carry a bit of water. So we've got our bikes fairly well loaded up. That's the heaviest my bike's been loaded for a long time. Margaret's loading her bike up.
Yes.
Getting all kitted up. We've got to head down to the shop.
What time is it?
Only going to go 55 kilometres out and take a bush camp. Because, what was it going to be?
92.
92 all the way to Lock was sounding like a bit of a...
There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's no supplies there, no.
Nothing.
The pub doesn't do meals, and the shop's shut. And, it's a bit of a dead hole.
I hope there's trees in the caravan.
Well, it's farewell to Elliston. We're heading out of town. Next section we're following is called the Bird's Eye Highway. It takes us from Elliston all the way across back to Cowell, near where the ferry runs. So we've done a triangular loop of the Eyre Peninsula. The Bird's Eye Highway to Lock and Cowell. Oh, and there's a hill coming up. The first hill of the day. It'll keep us busy. Well, we've got some sea views out there. Just getting over a long grade, climbing up. We seem to be plateauing a bit here for a while. That's good. Really quiet road along here, not much traffic at all. Seen about 2 cars. It's a bit windy. Gonna be a hot day. Plenty of shady trees along here if we want to stop. That's good. Look at all the bikes on the fence. Oh, there. I know some of them are half decent bikes. My God, what are they doing on the fence? Oh, somebody's got into the sculptures. That's something unique. Bush camping and tours, donations. Look at all the old bikes, my God. I think they're appealing to the passing cyclists, but there's probably not that many. Going through a little settlement, a locality called Bramfield. Few streets, but not very many houses, I think. Going past 4th Street coming up. Numbered streets. It's very wide open. Looks like they've got an old orchard in there of some sort. Groves of trees. Oh, what they're growing. It definitely looks like some sort of orchard. Blasted open treeless pastures with a headwind. Guaranteed to make one unhappy. Lots of rocky limestone hillocks around. Nice to get some wooded sections, a bit of protection from the wind for us today. Getting close to this range of hills. Well, that's a unique letterbox. Oh, monument here. Well, there you go. The highway named the Birdseye Highway, named after Sylvia Birdseye, pioneer of motor services between Adelaide and the Eyre Peninsula. Well, we're on the road again. Didn't get much video at all last night, but we had a nice bush campsite in the bush just behind me, tucked away out of sight from the road. Here at Polder, and it was a very quiet night. Only a few cars went by, I don't think any cars went by after dark. One very early this morning. We got surprised very early this morning when a cyclist rode by, all loaded up. He didn't see us because we're tucked away in the bush that Margaret's just come out of over there, and nobody much would have seen us because we're hidden by the greenery with our green tent. Over there, these rock cairns. There's about half a dozen of them. There's a couple over there too. The story behind these cairns here at Polder is that they're not marking anything particularly. They're just the rock that had been cleared from the fields here when they created a golf course here. Like a long time ago, they created a Polder golf course. I don't know how many people were actually living here to play in it, but they obviously had enough people to clear all that rock away. It's no longer a golf course here now. It's a very quiet place. One farm across the way. Anyway, we're heading on the road to Loch. There's a lot of open country around us here, but this little patch of bushland gave us shade and shelter. And then even getting the sea breeze come in, yeah, surprising. What are we, 50 or 60 kilometres from the coast? That's a ruin there. No, I think it's further up. Yeah, there might be a.
Got sheep feeding here.
Yeah, there's a farmhouse up at the intersection. We've been riding for over half an hour, probably nearly 3/4 of an hour. It's the first car we've seen for the day. It's a very quiet highway, especially on a Sunday morning. finally arrived at Lock. Finally. There.
Would we have been able to do that yesterday?
Oh, no.
All of it?
A lot of
If you
climbing.
left at 7 in the morning, you could have. But what's the distance? There's the heat.
Maybe we could have ridden on when the sea breeze kicked in.
And yeah,
7 o'clock at night.
40, not 20.
Well, we arrive in Lock. Been a tough old ride. Hot, mainly, and gradual climbing all the time. But mainly just hot. Did our bush camp to break up the distance. 35-degree days is a bit much for 90 kilometres. But here we are. Oh dear. Just saw the caravan park. It's a bit basic looking, that caravan park. We'll go and check out whether anything's open in town. It might be the case that we take a motel room if the motel's open. It all looks very quiet up here. Well, the Lock Deli is the one place in town that's been open, certifiably open, doing business, and for us it's been an absolute winner. It's just an oasis in a desert, really. We needed some drink and some food and some lunch, and they're open till 8 o'clock, so we can get dinner here as well. Fantastic. Well, that explains it. The town of Lock is named after Sir Albert Ernest Locke, who must have served in the First World War by the looks. That was a bit of a shame for us that the grocer's not open at all. It's completely closed, no longer operating. So there's nowhere to get any food much for meals. But luckily the deli's open up the road that we've just been at, and we've ordered pizzas for tea for tonight, so we're set. Here we come to the Lock Caravan Park. So it's got its own qualities, mostly of aridity, but with any luck we might find some shade. Oh yeah, there's shade over here. Oh, watch out for the sand. Good morning. Here we are in Lock, and just getting ready to go, and it's just sun's just coming up just after sunrise. We're making an early start from Lock. As you can see, the caravan park here is a lot of sand, sandy gravel, but we had the joys of being able to rent this little cabin with air conditioner. So we had good facilities here, a comfortable night. The cabin's really actually rather well equipped all round. We had everything we needed, except we went downtown to get some pizza, and we ate pizza down in the park. But, enjoyed it all?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're getting ready. It's just 7 o'clock. We're
I want to go.
almost ready to go. We'll be on the road soon. Cleve's a bit of a bigger town. We've got 75 kilometres to do, so we've made an early start. And to avoid the heat of the day, it's going to be 35 degrees again today. That's make it 3 in a row. And I think it's going to be 35 degrees for the next 2 days after that too. So for April, that's ridiculous temperatures. We didn't expect it to be quite this hot. But Anyway, we're on the road out of town. Fresh early morning riding, very nice. Here we are leaving Elliston District Council and coming into Cleve District Council. Still got a fair way to go though. Long straight road, but at least this cool morning here is nice. Great big silos here in Ruddle. Haven't been decorated yet. Well, it's a pretty hot day right now. It's come up to 1 o'clock and for the hottest part of the day. We've stopped in a little town, barely even a town, a hamlet called Ruddle, but they've got a great sporting ground here. And the shelter of the Ruddle Sporting Club, which is really good. And we discovered, thanks to the Ruddle Sporting Club and their solar panels on the roof and everything else, we can at least make it a bit easier while we're waiting by watching a bit of TV, catching up with the news. The TV's functioning, got it running, and it's a bit hot under this tin roof, but it's cooler along this side of the building, so we're going to just chill here, have our afternoon siesta before we move on, heading on further to Cleve. Big story down here, covered with tarpaulin. And cross Goyder's line again. Done that once before. Goyder was a surveyor who plotted out the areas that were suitable for agriculture in South Australia. Infamous because a lot of farmers ignored his line in good seasons, and then in the next bad seasons they went to pot. And the wind seems to have eased a bit. Yep. Thank God. Just arriving in a Cleve. There's a caravan park on our left, but we've booked a couple of nights in a pub because of this heat. Decided to skip out on the camping. Oh, there's a food land here. Nice murals over there. Cleve and the much visited Cleve Bakery Cafe. And we head on the road to Cowell. Sun's just rising. Early mornings start to beat the heat. I don't know what these critters are on the roadside. What are they? Are they peafowl? They are. Peafowl crossing the road. 42 to Cowell. Not as bad as we thought. Well, we just want to make a quick day today because it's so hot. Once we get to Cowell, it'll be a bit cooler by the coast. Come up to Yeldolkney Creek. There's a weir in here. Be good to visit, but in this hot weather I don't think we'll go. Two things. The weir's probably not got much water in it. And secondly, we don't want to hang around. Much better to get to Cowell nice and early and wait out the heat in some shade. Oh, you can see the sea off there to the right. That's down towards Port Gibbon probably. It's starting to look like greener country around here. I mean, the grass is browned off, but there's a few more trees around. There is some grass growth left. There's a lot of stubble. The Eyre Peninsula as well and truly been in drought. A lot of places haven't had rain for over 6 months. Old church hall by the looks, it's been repurposed to somebody's house. Yeah, classic. Not be able to see it so well, but over on the horizon there's a big wind farm stretched across. They call them creeks out here, but like much of Outback Australia, it's not a creek, it's just a dry floodway where the creek does flow sometimes, but not this time of year. Steady long, heading to the coast, but we've got to go over the edge of this scarp, drop down. Dry land country here. Flat land and some seawater, I think. Looking out to Franklin Harbour probably. We're on the final descent. I think this goes for about 5 or 6 kilometres and there's about another 5k of flat into Cowell, so home and hosed at 9:15. We'll probably be there before 10. Yeah, pretty clear ahead. You can see Franklin Harbour in the distance, looking out to the islands. Spencer Gulf behind that. Nice view. And now we've got a quick descent by the looks. A couple of kilometres. Drop us down to the flatlands. Yeah. Enjoy. Ruins, renovators delight, that one. Yeah.
We didn't ride this highway.
No, we didn't. We had a good view of Franklin Harbour coming all the way down that hill. The inlet out there. And over there, far distance, you can see the silos at Lucky Bay. Yeah, they're the Lucky Bay grain silos. It's a fair way off. They'd be... Yeah, it was all mallee country. Well, maybe they had a bit of rain there, or maybe it's just in the hills that retain.
It's just the natural vegetation.
Natural vegetation.
In this sort of environment. So, living here, I'd find out what that was and grow that in my garden. Oh, the map May Gibbs.
This is a monument to the author May Gibbs, who wrote, was it Snagglepot and Cuddlepie series? I think she grew up around here. Oh no, this is Miller's Point. Our silos in sight. The town's only a couple of kilometres away. Carback. The motorhomes and caravans on the road here. Again. Coming out of Cowell. Oh, and the boats are fishing. There's a car come up behind. Maybe you'll slow down, mate. Maybe it's a good idea to slow down. Now go round. Yep, made good time. Arrived at 10 to 10. Back in Cowell after about 3 weeks of circuiting the Eyre Peninsula. It's a delightful campsite. That's Cowell Caravan. You couldn't wish for anything better, really. Palm trees and all, sunshade overhead.
Here we are. There's a lot of water there.
Yeah, well there was water there last time.
But not this.
Not quite as much perhaps, and maybe there's
Where's that water come
tide.
from? The tide?
No. It's just tidal flow, it soaks through the ground. It's ground, no, effectively
There was a
groundwater.
heron here last time.
Yeah, there was, and there was water like that. Maybe not quite as much, but there was heron water. Flash houses here in Port Hughes. Well, yesterday we camped in Queen's Park in the centre of town. You know, you're sort of in Outback areas when you see all the really tall TV antennas on the houses.
Well, there's been some much needed rain in where are we, in Moonshine, so we're not upset because it's raining because we know how much they need the rain here.
Got ourselves set up in the shelter here. It's nicely decorated local shelter.